everybody, Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today was a great day for collecting. Ended up heading out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to pick up my brand new Betamax player. Also ended up hitting up a whole bunch of thrift stores, even one indoor flea market. So let's take a look at what I got today. The first thing I obviously picked up today was my brand new Betamax player. It's in perfect working condition, comes with a remote, and even the owner's manual. Let's take a look at that. So here it is, my Sanyo Betacord Betamax player. It's been tested out, seems to be working beautifully, not a single problem with it, and best of all, comes with the owner's manual, and even better than that, a working remote. Very cool. As I said, I did test it out, not a single problem with it, it's playing first fine. One of the cool things about this actually is the fact that you pull this down here, it still comes with a little tool here that you use to change the analog channels, which I thought was very awesome, the fact that this wasn't lost. It seems to be in great cosmetic condition as well, so I'm pretty sure whoever owned this before me probably didn't use it ever. It looks like maybe it was used a couple times and then never touched again. So very cool to have this. Got it for $15. That was a fantastic deal. So after we were done picking up the Betamax player, the wife and I decided to head out and do a little thrift storing. The first place we stopped at was at a Goodwill, pretty close by. It was a little bit of a bust, but I did find one title I wanted to pick up for only 50 cents, and that was Money from Power Rangers Green Rangers miniseries Part 3. Already have Part 2 and Part 4, meaning I still need 1 and 5. But as I said many times, I'm really getting into the original Power Rangers series. I absolutely love it. This was great to add to the collection. Then from there, we decided to head out to another Goodwill, which I already know about. It's about a half hour away from my house, one I don't get to too often, but it was on the way home. However, getting out there, we drove through this little town full of thrift stores and even one indoor flea market. The first thrift store we stopped at was great. Tons of stuff inside, very cool. We probably spent like an hour in there just looking around. They actually had a decent amount of DVDs and VHS tapes. Unfortunately, not a lot of stuff I wanted to pick up, but I did find some great titles. The first title I picked up for only $2 was The World's Greatest Lover on DVD, starring the great Gene Wilder. Actually, I did not know about this title. This was a complete blind buy. Came across this, looked at it, thought, well, it's got Gene Wilder. Love Gene Wilder. He's hilarious. Tend to like all the movies he's in, so for $2, definitely had to pick this one up. The next title I picked up, also for $2, was DreamWorks Movie Trivia DVD Game. As you guys know, along with movies and soundtracks and even players, one thing I also collect is movie trivia games. Absolutely love playing them. The wife and I play them all the time. So I definitely had to get this. Looks like it's only trivia for 4 movies though, being Madagascar, Over the Hedge, Shark Tale, and Shrek 2. So a little weird that it's actually only those 4 movies that there's any trivia for, but still very cool. Had to get it for $2. Great deal. The last DVD I picked up, I also got for $2, and this was a great deal, and that was Videodrome. The Criterion Collection. Very cool for only $2. This was a great deal. Now, I've heard of the movie. I've never seen it, really know nothing about it. I mean, reading the synopsis, I have an idea what the movie's about, but like I said, I've never seen it, so it was a blind buy, but I've heard great things. The Criterion Collection for $2. This was a fantastic deal. And the last title I picked up was a VHS tape, and that was The Mangler. Got this for $1, which was a fair enough deal. Love the artwork on this. A hell of a lot better than the DVD. So definitely happy to have this in my collection. Haven't seen this since I was a little kid. Very much looking forward to checking this one out. So after we were done at that thrift store, we actually ended up stopping at another thrift store. Unfortunately, that one was a complete bust. Nothing that we wanted to pick up. But we did end up seeing signs for an indoor flea market, which we definitely had to stop at. Unfortunately, there wasn't too much there. The guy who owns the place actually said they were in the process of moving some stuff, so that's why it was a little empty. But I did end up finding one title I wanted to pick up. It was only 50 cents. This was a great deal, with the exception of the Betamax player. Definitely the deal of the day, and definitely the gem of the day, and that was Spice World on VHS. This is brand new, never opened, even comes with a free limited edition Spice World movie poster attached. Very, very cool. It's right here on the back. Awesome. Very happy about this. I've actually been looking for a copy of Spice World on VHS for a while now. I never really plan on getting it unopened ones. I'm always checking out open ones, but they're always in bad shape, so I never end up picking it up. I've just been trying to find one that's in good shape. Well, obviously unopened is probably the best shape I'm going to get, plus it comes with a movie poster. That is awesome. Very, very happy to add this to collection. For only 50 cents, an amazing deal. So that's not all I got from the indoor flea market. Ended up grabbing one other item, and that was a bumper sticker starring the great Alf. It says, yes, I'm a movie star. Definitely had to get this. 50 cents. This is going on my car. So after we were done hitting up all the thrift stores and flea markets in this little town, we finally headed out to the last Goodwill. On the way out there, we did stop at another Goodwill, but oddly enough, it was sort of the weirdest Goodwill I've ever been to. They sold nothing but clothing. No toys, no electronics, no movies, just clothes. So we left there pretty quickly. Finally got to the last Goodwill, and it was a little bit of a bust, but I did find one title I wanted to pick up, and that was A Dream Called Walt Disney World. Got this for 97 cents. That's a great deal. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Walt Disney World. I'm actually just a Walt Disney World nut, so this is very much welcome to my collection. So that's what I bought today, so now it's what I watched. And since we didn't get home until pretty late, and once we did get home, we had some errands to run, plus I wanted to hook up my Betamax player and test that out. It was about 11:30 till I was finally done with everything and ready to watch something. But I was pretty tired from a day of thrift storing and picking up a Betamax player, so I didn't really want to watch a full-length movie, so I put something quickly in, and I decided to watch A Dream Called Walt Disney World. Only 25 minutes long, but definitely a hell of a lot of fun to watch. This does simply just talk about Walt Disney World, that's it. Talks about the Magic Kingdom, no Epcot, no nothing like that, because this is from 1981, so Epcot I believe didn't even open until 1982, so obviously Epcot wasn't really around at the time, and obviously MGM Studios, or well, Disney Hollywood Studios, or the Animal Kingdom, they weren't around yet either. So this is simply just talking about the Magic Kingdom, or just as it's called at the time, Walt Disney World. It was a great watch, if for nothing less than the fact that you get to see a ton of stuff that's not even around anymore. They're talking about all kinds of rides and all kinds of attractions and all sorts of things going on at the park that just do not exist anymore. It's like watching a time capsule. And for that, I absolutely loved this tape. Again, only 25 minutes long, so it's not super long, but it is a great watch. And if you're a Walt Disney World nut like I am, this is definitely something to have for the collection. You will absolutely love this. Unfortunately, once I was done watching it, I pretty much wanted to hop on a plane immediately and head to Walt Disney World because I hate being away from Walt Disney World. I just absolutely hate it. I love spending all my time in the park. I want to live there. So that was the only downfall watching this, is the fact that it made me want nothing more than to leave my house and go immediately to Walt Disney World. But it was still a great watch. Again, definitely something you need in the collection if you're into Walt Disney World. So that's it for what I bought and what I watched today. Again, today was a fantastic day. Finally got myself another working Betamax player. Hopefully it stays that way. Knock on wood. Ended up picking up some great titles as well. That was fantastic. Got some great deals on those. And also watching A Dream Called Walt Disney World. Again, if you're a Walt Disney World nut like I am, you absolutely love the park, that's definitely something you need to have in the collection. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought and what I watch tomorrow. See ya. Pretty cool artwork. Just for that alone, it's pretty much worth $1. Love it. A lot better than the DVD. So definitely happy to have this one in my collection. No, I'm just going to collect more.